Hello, everyone. Welcome. It is Mirror Sphere live with you. This is Downey, your host. Today, I got about 4 different things I want to go over, and then at the end, I want to do some other stuff. First, I'm give a couple minutes for people to start coming in. If you're here, please say something in the chat or give a like. Please like the stream, share, and subscribe if you haven't. Welcome, my friends. All of Comics Gate, all of the Fandom Menace, all of those fans out there, welcome. Thank you for being here. Oh, there's a couple different things I want to go over today. Most of it's from Bounding into Comics. I'll have all the links later. I'll put it in the description. When I get the video up and uploaded back to the thing, I'll go back and upload all the links. But if you don't know, I'm a pretty big fan of Bounding Comics. It's a great play. If you're on Twitter and you really want to get good news, honest news, and ones that's not filled with fucking shit, and they're not sucking the Hollywood, then get into Bounding into Comics. They are a really good news site, and some of the articles are fantastic. And I am a big fan of what they do. And so shout out to them and all the hard work they do because they do a good job. Anyways, what do I have for today? Well, first, while people still come in, I got a couple merch items I want to show off. You can get, let's see how well this comes. This is one of the shirts from my Teespring. It's got the Mirror Sphere logo on the side, on the sleeves. It's got Arthas, my main character in my novel, on the front, and on the back it has the Shadow Demons. Yeah, it's pretty cool. They have different ones. They have a white one that just says Arthas. They also have ones that are the Black series, who just have a black shirt with the Shadow Demons on it. It's up to you. They also have like sweatshirts. I have other stuff. I am going to be updating it soon with some Christmas thingies. As soon as I get a hold of my brother here, probably tonight, we're going to discuss different things about that. Also want to show off my poster. This thing is freaking sick. Before I put it, when I get my wall done back here, I am going to actually frame this thing, sign it. And maybe one day I'll give it away as a gift or something when the book is fully out. But here's the poster. My main character. It's pretty freaking sweet. Arthas, it looks really good. They did a great job. Teespring's poster looks really good. I want to get one of those metal posters done of this. But yeah, I'll find all that on my Teespring store, which is in the description of my YouTube channel. And I just want to give out that for right now. Hail to you all who's gotten in by now. Thank you for coming. Today I want to cover a couple articles for Bounding into Comics. Yeah. Well, I'll share right now. Give me 1 second. Let's make this. How do I make this bigger? That's tiny. 1 second. There we go. Let's do it like that. You don't need to see my ugly mug, anyways. Oh, hey, Bobby. I don't know, man. They're pretty much on fire. But yeah, here's one of the articles I wanted to go over today. Terminator Dark Fate actress Magazine Davis, I guess that's how I say her name, attempts to explain why the movie failed at the box office. Pretty much. Yeah, if the film bombed at the domestic box office, only bringing them in $62.2 million over the entire run. That's still way too much fucking money. It would be fair, a lot better than the national audience at $181.1 million for a combined worldwide at $250 million. Yeah, it's like, but why did they bomb? Well, let's see. The Hollywood Reporter, crap, but claims the movie faces a loss of $120 million plus for a partner media, Skydance Media, Paramount Pictures of 20th Century Fox. 30%, $180 million budget. So yeah, they lost a ton. I'll tell you why it died. It's because it was shit. They fucked up the canon. They fucked up the characters. They murdered one of the fans' most beloved characters, and then they're like, "Why did it fail?" The goodwill and the brand quality created by the first two Terminator films are undone by subsequent pre-Dark Fate installments, which made an interest. Yeah, no, that's not why it failed. It's because they're like, hey, let's get rid of Connor. Let's bring in this weird chick that no one knows, no one cares about. Happy, Sad, Confused podcast where she discusses her belief on why the film bombed previous sequels is happening. First, she addressed the drama behind the scenes during the production, stating that it wasn't troubled. She explained, no, I wasn't like that at all. She added creative conflict. Sure, and they're always going to be if you give a shit about what you're making. Yeah, unfortunately, you haven't given a shit in a long time. Hey, Michael. Hey, bro, what are you doing? Oh, don't worry, buddy. I'll be covering that soon. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah. But no, not at all. I loved the experience making the movie. It was hard and rigorous, as I said, blah, blah, blah. As far as the box office and stuff, Terminator 6 only saw the last three. I get it. It's okay. I don't think that means it was made bad. I just understand audience appetite is exhausted. It really isn't. If we give us a good Terminator, we'd be there. But we saw what the fucking shit. But it's get what go broke sentiment for Terminator Dark Fate about. Yeah, it is. Yeah. All right. It says, how much do you attribute that to there being three women in the lead? Nothing. We don't give shit. Fucking, you can put women in there and we'd have no problem with it. The problem is, this is not your franchise. You took a franchise that had great characters, you fucked it up already before, but now you really fucked it up, and then you killed off the big, yeah. Right. Yeah, Bobby. Yes, this is why the classics will always be better in 1998. Yeah, just no one is seeing it because they're sex. Okay, here we go. I don't want to really like the part. I felt proud of what I did. I couldn't be like, no one's seeing it because they're sexist. Okay, so it seems like easier to be all right. 6 too much now. She concluded. No, it's because you murdered off the main character, the dude who's supposed to be the savior. And yeah. Sorry about that. And now we're stuck with a bunch of weirdos. Yeah, so having 3 women in the lead proportion, all that stuff. There is quite a toxic atmosphere on the field online, which I was really surprised that I shouldn't be, but I was. Yeah. In detail that the fans are lying and wait to pounce on directors and creators. Yeah, and unfortunately, I think it's a small minority, but very vocal minority. There's a lot of noise and it's hard, I don't dwell on negativity, human nature. Yeah, you don't want to dwell on the negativity online because it's always going to be there, but at least respect the damn franchise. 1 second. Sorry about that. Anyways, I'm back. See, no one really, not true fans. We don't care if there's women in it, but we don't want you to fucking kill our main characters. Without respect, we reject. Exactly. Yeah. King make the cold blood. Yeah, they murdered off Connors right at the beginning. He was like a 10-year-old boy. Just blew his face off. Why? Because they're fucking shit. So no, fuck them. No, see, they say that there's fans waiting to attack directors and creatives. No, it's because it's not yours. You didn't create this shit. You stole it. And then you didn't respect the fans that came before by making shit that they will want to see. You made it for your woke feminazi crap. And that's why people rejected it. I want to go into another Hollywood star who I don't even know who the fuck this guy is. I just saw this article and I laughed because I'm like, who's this guy? I don't know who. Actor Andy Samberg tells critics of the Oscars new representation inclusive standards to fuck off. Yeah, because, natural, creation and, not just shoving people in there because they're tokens is great. Yeah. Dark Crystal Laser is a voice actor. Oh, so he's a voice actor. That's why I don't fucking know who this is. Recently, he told critics of the Oscars and Sandberg, who voiced the heretic. The Dark Crystal Age of Resistance was okay. I'm not a big Dark Crystal fan, but I've seen most of it on Netflix. It was decent. Well, I've already discussed the new representation inclusion standards for the Oscars. Pretty much, if you want to be an Oscar, you have to be a fucking woke as shit. And that's not creativity. That's going to stifle creativity. It's going to hurt the industry and all. What you want is who does the best for the best work. That's it. Don't hire people because they're women. Don't hire because they're men. Don't hire because they're white. Don't hire because they're black. You hire the best person for the goddamn job. That's it. That's all. I don't understand this. It's inclusion crap. There should be a natural inclusion. It should be like, hey, all these people got the job because they deserve the fucking job. Yeah. The issue with that are insane. Yeah, he says we're all insane. The look at them closely. You can have it white. The whitest cast in the history of cinema is still very easily meet by. It's not about who's white and who's black. It's forcing people. It's literally saying, hey, directors, hey, creatives, if you want to create your own shit and you want to think you're big and awesome with us, you have to toe our line. Wouldn't mind seeing a new version on something old, but most of them are just old names for sale. Yeah, see, the problem with the rehashings, like the Disney fucking Lion King crap, was they had no soul. They bring a bunch of people in and they're looking for a quick buck. They don't give a crap about, what is pure and honest, creativity. See, why is Hollywood always pandering to those paranoids? Yeah, it's because I don't know. I really don't know. I think they have like somebody is in their office going, hey, look, here's Twitter. This is what people like. This is what they don't like. And they're listening to that person and not actually doing it themselves. A lot of these big businesses like Disney, I don't see, fucking, what's his name, Bob Iger, or whoever the fuck is in charge now, sitting on Twitter looking for fan feedback. I believe he hired some fucking weird ass people whose only job is to sit there on Twitter in the office and monitor shit. And yeah, so it's all dumb. And now that they're forcing all this shit on people, the Oscars are pretty much pointless. No one watches anymore because they're fucking stupid. And just like that, the recent Game Awards was at that Golden Joystick Award or whatever the fuck that is, where they gave fucking The Last of Us 2 Part 2 or whatever the fuck, all these awards for nothing, when everybody who's a gamer who plays anything, especially on the PlayStation, those Ghost of Tsushima fucking blew that game so far out of the water. People forgot it even fucking existed if it wasn't for them attacking, YouTubers and attacking other people. That game was fucking garbage. The first one was great. It was, the first one was fantastic. What they did was it was disgusting, and I can't believe they destroyed their game over that crap. Why? Because they let a certain fucking bitch come into their fucking shit and fuck it all up. One second. Yeah, it's the problem. It's the real world. They're so far gone that they don't know what is true. Yeah, good example that has found good. Yeah, The Witcher season 1 was pretty decent. That one, I know Henry Cavill is a big Witcher fan. I don't know how the show is going to keep going. I hope I had problems with the timing, how they did the timeline in The Witcher, because it kept jumping back and forth. And if you don't watch it 2 or 3 times to understand what the hell's going on, you're so lost. But yeah, I love The Witcher, which is one of my favorite franchises. So yeah, no, I'm a big fan of Square Enix. I really am. And I knew when I first heard that the Avengers they were hooking up with Marvel to do Avengers game live, I thought, "Ooh, this would be fucking cool if they do it right." Unfortunately, then they put this person right here, this like 5th, 6th tier nothing, as the main character. And then they made all the character designs look like crap. Like, I'm sorry, but when I saw Captain America and Iron Man and some of the characters they were designing, I was like, that looks like trash. And then they made freaking this whatever. Literally, her biggest superhero power is making her hands big. She's like Mr. Fantastic, but worse. Like, come on. Like, of course it failed. You centered it around this freaking person right here. The whole game is centered around this. That you thought that was going to sell? No. I don't know who's in charge over there. It's like, hey, it's especially over Marvel. You know this is a Marvel thing. Square Enix did not do this. Marvel's the one that forced this shit. And Square Enix is like, hey, let's hook up. Let's make a cool video game. We could we could do what Anthem tried to do with an Iron Man fucking game. Because Anthem did good flying mechanics. The game sucked because the story was terrible. And they fucking lied to us. But you had a good idea. And unfortunately, Marvel probably was like, yeah, but we want this person, the main character. They're like, who's that? Well, she's a new hero for the new generation, like Squirrel Girl and fucking weirdos. Sorry, stupid ads keep popping up. What the fuck? Like, seriously, who thinks that Squirrel Girl and fucking Big Hands is a good fucking hero? I'm sorry, if I was going to make a Avengers game, I wouldn't have a main character in the first place. I would let you pick whatever character you wanted to play as throughout the story without the story surrounding any one character, but having different branches so you have multiple playthroughs. That's just fucking good business, especially in the gaming world. The more shit you have, the better for everyone. So I don't understand why they're like, hey, let's have the whole story and make her like this fucking super genius who has to save the Avengers, blah, blah, blah. No one gives a shit. And it was fucking bad. Now they're still trying to update it, but they've lost so many players. They don't even have enough players for people to actually play. Like, look at the designs. It's just... And they made it like this weird live... There's another problem with that live whatever pay to win bullshit. It looks like crap, and I never played it. I'm not gonna play it because I don't give a shit about this fucking hero right here at all. And if it was, Captain America, Iron Man, Spider-Man, fucking put Deadpool in there, somebody who would actually attract me to want to fucking play this, I would play it. But no, this is not the heroes we want to see. And of course, the best for last. Well, yeah. Dear God. What the fuck is this? Like this. Are Marvel and DC literally like sitting there going back and forth? Who can make the dumbest shit possible? Like literally, your company is dying. DC just laid off what? Fired like 90% or 80% of their fucking staff or whatever. And then they built like a huge Batman statue right out the front door because, they had money to do that, but not pay their workers. And then they hire people to do this. And they expect their company will last. Like, you're a comic book company. Your job is to make sexy chicks, big sexy dudes in hero costumes, people want to aspire to, people want to be, and make them do cool shit. They don't want to see themselves on the fucking screen. And this, of course, is straight up. Let's see if they got a picture of the actual author of this crap. This is literally the author putting herself into the fucking comic. Oh, and there's another thing. Gotham High, another fucking worthless piece of shit that fucking just burn money. They're like, hey, let's... I'm not seeing the author's picture. They had this one, but that's not the one I'm looking for. I don't think that's the right person. But she literally looks like this. Like, straight up looks like this. And they even do a good job with the freaking Starfire artist. She was like, let's make her completely flat. Let's give her no booty. Let's give her no boobs. Let's make her... This is not even Starfire. Yeah, oh my God. Like, these people, I don't understand. I really don't. They're literally in the matter. They're panicking. AT&T is just burning DC right now because they own DC, and they're like, "Hey, DC, we want shit that actually matters and will sell because we are out of money. We need money, and if you're not going to give us money, we're going to get rid of all of you." And they're like, "Hey, how about this? Because people want this. The fuck is this for?" Oh my God. Like, seriously, who would buy that shite? That straight up shite. People, this is why I support Comicsgate. Because Comicsgate are individuals saying, hey, we have no people, we have no overhead, we just want to make comics for people to love because we love comics. And they create great shit. I've seen a lot of books. I'm like, ooh, that one looks really good. That looks good. Some of them I'm like, not really interested, which is perfectly fine. That's why they go Indiegogo. They say, hey, back these books. If you like what you see, please buy. Please back it. Ethan Van Sciver is always out there saying, we're supposed to, go for the customer. It's not about us. It's about the customer and what they want. Instead, we keep getting crap like that from the mainstream. Yeah, Wonder World in their head. Yeah, it's literally Clown World. They're fucking insane. What they did was they pretty much chased off all the good comic book artists, all the good comic book writers, and they hired these new college age fucking weirdos who don't know shit about comics. For one, they're not comic book fucking lovers. They're activists, and they come in. They're like, hey, I could somewhat draw because I'm sorry, I did better art than that, and I would never try to sell my shit on anything. Whoever put that and called it art, I'm sorry, but it's trash. Especially for a comic book. You could put that shit, sell it. Sell what you want. Just don't call it DC. Go make your own fucking shit on Indiegogo. I would love to see these people try to do their own Indiegogos and not have DC covering them. Because I'm telling you what, that shit would not fucking sell. They would be on there like, hey guys, back my new stupid daughter of fucking whatever. Here, give me a second. Let me look this up. All right, here, let me share my screen. All right, this right here, this is Starfire's daughter from the comic books. This is Starfire's daughter. See if I can find a really good one. That's Starfire. Fuck yeah, that's Starfire. That's a Starfire we want to see in our comics. Here is one right here. Let's see if I can full screen this. Whoop. That's not what I wanted. Well, let's see if it'll bring it up. Here we go. It's a little better picture. See, that is Starfire's daughter. Not the shit that they're fucking pushing. Not this. This. This sells comics. This sells weird shit to weirdos. I swear, it's just. Ugh, I don't get it. I really don't get it. But I don't want to leave and be done with that the way, you know, I don't want you to leave with a headache like I've had for the last couple of days because of this shit. So I am going to do something that I haven't done yet. And I want us to watch this trailer together. I don't know if you're a big fan of Final Fantasy XIV like I am, but see, this is fucking Square Enix. Final Fantasy XIV was a fantastic game. Yeah, I muted myself. I did. Can you guys hear? Can you hear the video or can you not? Let me know if you're hearing the video. If you're not, I'll start over. Wait, you can't hear the video at all? Oh, let me see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, I didn't share audio. I boomered it. All right, let's do this. Let's start over. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just trying to leave you with something good so you don't have a fucking migraine like I did watching all that crap.
Well, to be received by such an illustrious cast. I am Fandaniel, and may I say what a pleasure it is to finally make your acquaintance.
Early reports say huge swathes of the Imperial capital have been reduced to rubble.
If you mean to achieve that which eluded even the storied Aladins, it seemed plain that you would require my expertise.
A mere drop in the ocean for the great sorceress Matoya, I dare say.
It is of the essence that we establish the full extent of the threat, not least if it should prove that Xenos doth indeed orchestrate events from the shadows.
What in the world is that? A tower.
Though his is a power born of the desire for salvation, we have seen the havoc it may wreak. And it falls to us to ensure that it is never again brought to bear upon this star. We shall draw your memories from you.
Whatever stands in our way, we will never give up hope.
What?
Why would you want such a thing?
I'm different, you see. From the ancients who clung to dear life, and from you.
Your time draws near. Farewell, servant of light.
Oh, fucking love 14. Fucking love it. And that trailer really is great. So I just want to leave a little bit of a fucking happy note to the end of my fucking because yeah, Hollywood sucks. But that is games. See, when you bring fans, like 14 is fucking awesome. Yoshi P, who runs that shit, is a fucking genius, and he's a fucking guy. He's great. The dude loves his fans. He loves his art, and he loves his community, and he's constantly pushing it and making it better and better and better for all of us. Thank God for people like him who are in companies like Square who are like, hey, this is what the fans want. We're going to make what they we're going to do the best we can. Yeah, he'd come out and said, hey, guys, I know you want this, but we can't do it. And that's fucking great because he's being honest. But that shit is fucking great. And yeah. So I hope you guys are having a great time. I hope you liked this little live stream. We went over a couple little things. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't. I know it's not been a long live stream, but it's just a quick one. I just wanted to cover those things, knock them out, and just fucking shake my head at idiots in Hollywood and idiots at Marvel and DC who are literally destroying their own industry because right now Hollywood is on fire and people hate them. I mean, like, hate them right now, especially if there's Governor Newsom fucking gives them that big relief thing and just fucking forgives them and then lets them go to work and then closes everybody else down. If people are going to be pissed because people want to go to work. Surprise, right? The people want to actually go to work, earn money, be able to feed their kids, buy shit they want to buy, and not get fucked by the government, especially the local ones who are like, hey, we decide when you can, and if you don't like it, we'll lock you down, we'll arrest you, unless you're us and we can go to parties and have fun and drink with our media friends and our fucking bullshit. I'm going to tell Hollywood that they're essential. The people who pretend for a living are essential. Yeah, dude, he does. And I don't even live in California, and I feel bad for you guys. I really do. I'm a lucky one. I live in Missouri. So at least our governor actually is smarter, and he's like, hey, you know what? Fuck this. We're opening up. Right now, we're fully open. You can go get a haircut. You can go fucking restaurants. I don't have to wear a mask anywhere if I don't want to. There's no mask mandate. Small businesses can tell you they want you to wear a mask, but they don't have to. Period. Yeah, well, the problem right now is Amazon, Google, and a couple other companies are killing all small businesses, and I think they're doing it on purpose. I'm not going to get into a lot of conspiracies, but yeah, it's bullshit. And they're like, hey, we're trying to save lives. No, you're not, because the more you lock down, the more people have nothing to live for. You tell me all those guys who work their life to make lots, enough money to start their own business. Now their business is gone because the government took it away from them. In a free country, your government just took your fucking company away for nothing. What are they giving these people? Are they giving them all the money they paid into these small businesses? No. What is happening? They still have to pay out their loans. They still have to pay out their business stuff. They still have to do all this stuff. They can't because they can't work. While their governor goes, those guys who are already millionaires who sit in their mansions complaining how life is hard and we should all stay home and not talk to our families and not go out and have fun while they sit in their, giant gyms and their home pools and their $6 million mansions where they're fenced and their security guards who tell you they cannot be armed. The police are bad, but yet they're only good if they do what they tell them to do. And those are the essential people. Not the guy who opened the small mom and pop shop. Not that one dude who owned that bar that was burned down because the mob. You could riot, you could burn, you could destroy. No problem. We got your back. But if you want to open your business, if you want to hang out with your family, we'll come after you. Yeah. Especially around here, yeah. Yeah, karma can be a vision. Yes, it can. And I hope karma does finally come back to bite them in the ass, because I think it's coming. I think people are getting sick of it. I think more and more people by the day are waking up seeing what this bullshit's happening, and they're like, no, we're not going to be locked down. You can go to fuck yourself. And I literally watched that one video where I think it was in Canada, where the town had the mayor forced the company to close, had the man arrested, and then sent like 30 or 40 cops to surround the dude's small business, and he had like a barbecue or something. Yeah. He like forced closed the business, had blockaded it off with cops, had the whole building surrounded with cops who were wearing masks, by the way, and had this man arrested because he wanted to open his business without their permission. Yeah, you know what I would do? I'd be marching right down that fucking mayor's house and removing him from office. We have the power, people. Just go to your governor's home. Tell him he can't live in his home until you can have your own home. How about that? Fucking remove him. It's not hard. No violence, though. Never ever call for violence towards anyone. Ever. I don't do that shit. But maybe it's time your whole town starts standing up for yourselves. Like if our mayor came out here and was like, hey, now you can go to work. I know Randy down the street would be like, go fuck yourself. And he'd be like, well, and all of us around here would be like, go fuck yourself. Because Randy's a fucking great restaurant to eat at. The dude's awesome. And he's a small business owner, small little town burger shop. And if they try to close his shit and he would go out of business, we'd be pissed. Because that's like our town's fucking hamburger place. And yeah. Yeah, the corona thing I think is overblown. Yeah, it doesn't. It's a bad whatever. It's got 98% survival rate. And I think people are just they're scared because the media is selling the shit like crazy. They're fear porn media, along with their overpowered fucking tyrannical government who is literally telling you that the police are bad police. They don't defend their cops. They allow their cops to be attacked constantly. Yeah, Randy is bad. And then they pretty much order the cops to attack small business owners or people standing on the street who aren't part of the problem for no other reason than because they're power tripped to fucking hell and need to be reined in hardcore. I don't think Biden's a fucking moron. He's part of the problem. I thought Trump was going to be the guy who really kicked ass, but a lot of the stuff he's done is good, but he hasn't done nearly as what I would want him to do. If it was up to me, put a fucking Marine fucking dude in charge of the country. The dude was like, a fucking drill instructor at one point in his life. This country would be back to same shit as we need. And people would be like, yes, sir. Yeah. Why? Because he literally walk in and kick their ass. I know. I've known many DIs, and I know for a fact if one was in charge, the shit would fucking be over. He'd be walking down telling people, the Constitution's absolute law, fuckhead. Yeah, hey, mayor. Hey, governor. Come here. Sit down, shut up. I want to stick your foot up your ass. Yeah, DIs, yeah, they're huge. Yeah. That's the kind of leader our country needs. That's what the president we need. That dude is literally going to be like, hey, Governor Newsom, I'm going to shove your leg up your own ass if you don't stop it. You heard me. You fucking pretty-haired little fuck. Shut up, sit down, cross your little gay little feet because we know you have no dick. You're Hollywood's bitch. Do what your people need you to do, or get the fuck out of office. Politics. Fucking hate politics. But yes, it's in everything now, and it's ruining literally everything. We can't get it out. It's a fucking disdain. This woke bullshit is fucking killing everything. From franchise entire, like literally, we're watching the fall of Disney. They just fired what I think 400,000 new staff, or not new staff, but 100,000 or something like that. They just had to lay off. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. I don't want people to lose their jobs. I don't. Small people like me, hardworking, blue-collar people need jobs. We like to work. We need something to do with ourselves. We like making money. Yeah. And the problem is we're told, no, go home, shut up, stay in your homes, lock down, wear a fucking panties on your face because it's supposed to stop a fucking disease that most people who actually work with deadly diseases have to wear a full-on fucking environmental suit to protect themselves. But that little mask you bought at Walmart, that's going to save your life. No, it's not. It really is. You guys see that thing where the dude was, they had the guy who was breathing and it was cold, and they had the guy who literally smokes a fucking joint through his masks. Like, that shit's not doing shit, and you know it, fucking idiots. The problem is they need people to be afraid. They need Americans to be afraid. They need us to be obedient, and we're not. That's why I love living in Missouri, because we're like, hey, we're not going to wear a mask if we don't want to. I will if I go into a small business and the guy is like, hey, can you put your mask on? I'll be like, yeah, sure. If you ask me nicely, yeah, no problem. But fucking a mayor or a governor going, hey, you're wearing a mask because I make you. Well, fuck off. This is America. We don't fucking listen to shit like that. Go fuck yourself. Yeah. This is not the Black Plague, you fucking weirdos. I can understand if this was something like literally like the Black Plague, where they have fucking bodies in the streets and body bags lining the fucking, fucking, what is that game? Fucking, think of that game where like the plague happens, everything falls. It's an open shooter. Oh, God dang it. Division. You think it? There, it hit me finally. Division. This isn't Division, where literally the whole country is falling apart because a deadly disease has killed multi-billions of people, and the bodies are literally being burned in the streets because they can't. That I can understand. But a little cold that you're afraid of because old people and people that have like very bad conditions may die of. And they're like, yeah, over 300, 200 and some thousand people have died already. No, it's bullshit. Right? Yeah, you wouldn't need a gas. Like, you consider, like, if this is really a deadly plague, yeah, gas mask. But little fucking plastic thing on my face, little fucking face panties, is not doing anything. And they know it. They've already had people come out and saying, yeah, it doesn't really do anything. It just, they want to see who's obedient, who's a good boy, who obeys their little commands, and who doesn't. And the problem is, people are scared because the media's like, you're going to die. You're going to kill our mamas and our daddies and our grandparents because you're a fucking asshole. Yeah. Or, I know a lot of hospitals, my wife works as a nurse, and so she's been on the front lines of this shit. She's seen it, and it's not as bad as they have she's worked in multiple hospitals, and they usually have like 4 rooms with people that might have COVID. That's it. Most of the hospitals she goes to, they might have one wing where it has, a bunch of beds, but most of the people don't have COVID. They have something else, but they might get COVID, so they leave. It's dumb. It really is. I haven't been to a hospital. I haven't seen a doctor in almost 10 years. I need to. I don't fucking give a shit. I don't like doctors. I don't like hospitals. I don't go. Unless I'm dying. If I am literally on my deathbed, you can take me to the doctor. Like the last time I went to the doctor is because I thought my kidney was exploding. It was actually a fucking kidney stone. That shit sucked. And it still took me 2 weeks to pass, which fucking sucked. And that was, 6 years maybe? Since I've seen a doctor? Yeah, 6 years. I haven't really had the flu. I haven't had the flu shot in years. I haven't had all this shit in fucking forever. Why? Because I don't give a shit. You're not going to die. I'm fucking going to die. I've been blown up by IDs. I almost got shot fucking million times. If I'm going to fucking die, I would already died already. Like at some point, I'm just like if I'm literally in my hundreds and I'm still here, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Yeah, it's dumb. And they're closing people in, locking people down, and people are struggling just to get by. And there's some people who literally, like myself, we can't live more than one paycheck to paycheck. So much of the country need that paycheck to pay their bills and to get just enough to pay for, decent amount of food for their kids. And then like, oh, by the way, we're going to shut you down and we're going to lock you in your homes for weeks on end because you might get a bad cold or flu. That's all this is. It's a flu. It's a bad flu. People are fucking overblowing this shit. People are afraid because some people might be more, it's called Mother Nature. Ever heard of it? Some people just die because, well, it's their time to die. I believe when you die, it's your time to die, period, no matter what. That's my belief. No, dude, that shit sucked. I don't know if anybody's had a kidney stone. That shit fucking sucks. That shit's like, imagine having something inside you that has spikes that as you're passing is tearing your insides apart, and then it comes through your little hole that's not really meant to pass things that aren't, and you're constantly bleeding. Yeah, God, that sucked. Oof. I wish that on nobody. Kidney stones fucking suck. My shit was like fucking like one of those sea oysters. You ever see those things with the spikes everywhere? It's like that inside you, going through your veins, like. But yeah. Anyways, I gotta get going. I want to thank you all. Thank you for being here. Don't allow fucking fear to rule your life. Get out there. Go see your family. Go see your friends. If they are old and if they are vulnerable to this thing, don't expose unnecessarily. But we're gonna go, like Thanksgiving. I still went and saw my wife's parents. We hung out with them. We hung out with their cousins and everything, and we had a big good time. It was a great Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna have a great Christmas. So, yeah, hopefully our nation isn't locked down forever after that. But whatever. We'll see what happens. And I think people are ready. They're getting tired of being bullied and told what to do. And I think people in power have forgotten that Americans don't like when people who aren't right there living with them side by side start ordering them to do shit they don't want to do. England thought they could do that to us, 200 years ago. And we shove a pitchfork up their ass. So just saying. We're not a country that just rolls over and plays good boy. And I think they're going to learn that soon. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Hail Conversate. Hail the Fandom Menace. Hail all of you in the chat. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you hit up the replay, I want you to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. Please share this out on Twitter when it is open up for replay. I hope you all enjoy when it uploads. I'll put it in some of the descriptions, some of the stuff you saw before. And hopefully one day shit will wake up. People were like, what the fuck were they on? we'll finally get our franchises back to the way they are meant to be. You know, comics were made for comic book people, you know, and games are made for gamers. And certain movie franchises should be just left alone. And hopefully our Doctor Who will get better. Also, there also was a rumor I did hear that Doctor Who, whatever fucking Dr. Karen, will be leaving hopefully soon. If that's true, but it's still the BBC, so we'll probably put some weird little whatever fucking shit in there and be like, this is the new Doctor. They're gonna fuck it up even more. Oof. I do feel like I like Doctor Who. I'm not a major Doctor Who fan. I'm not Whovian. I feel bad for you dudes. I really do. And those guys who really enjoy Star Trek, I'm sorry, Picard is a fucking bitch now. I really am. And STD is literally STDs. Don't watch that show. You're gonna fucking itch in places you don't want to. So enjoy. If we always can go back and watch good shit. Like I'm still in Voyager, which is it's okay. You know, Deep Space Nine for Star Trek was my favorite Star Trek of all time right now. Hence the original. Go watch that shit again. There's hundreds of hours of good old entertainment. Don't buy the new shit if you don't want to. Go out there, find some of the old shit that you loved, and watch it, and just hold on to it, because sooner or later they're gonna burn it all, and we're gonna get left with nothing but their preachy little fucking idiotic activistic crap. So yeah, Michael, I'll see you later. You need to check your text message, my brother, because I keep sending you text messages and you never answer me. So do it. I know you're watching. By the way, Michael Cunningham here in the chat is actually my literally real life brother, and he's going to be making game videos and stuff for the channel, which is like this. You can do it. Trying to get a hold of him, trying to get him to do some streams with you guys so that we can grow more content. And unfortunately, my internet sucks, and I don't have a game capture card, so I can't fucking play video games online. I tried, and it just looks horrible. So I'm hoping Michael and my brother Nathan can help out do some of the gaming stuff until I can get my computer built and I get my office done and I can get me a game capture card. Once that is done, I get my better internet. I'm actually talking to the internet guy tomorrow and bitching them out because I'm sick and tired of shitty internet. I don't pay fucking as much as I do for the crap they give me. So yeah, enjoy. I'll see you next time in the Mirror Sphere. Please stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, wash your ass, as our great author Stephen Walton likes to say. And I'll see you next time in the Mirror Sphere. Peace. See ya.